The evening at the club started like any other weekend outing with friends. Laughter, music, and the pulsing beat of the dance floor filled the air, creating an atmosphere of carefree enjoyment. Little did I know, this night would shatter my world. Among the shifting crowd and colorful lights, I caught a glimpse of her, my wife Lisa, dancing intimately with a man whose face I didn't recognize. At first, disbelief held me frozen in place. Surely it couldn't be her. But as they moved together, their bodies close and their smiles exchanged, reality crashed down on me like a tidal wave. My heart pounded in my chest as I watched them, unable to tear my eyes away. They kissed, softly, almost tenderly. Lisa didn't even glance in my direction, lost in a moment that excluded me entirely. Anger surged through me, mixing with a deep, gnawing pain I hadn't known before. How long had this been going on? How could she do this to us? I retreated into the shadows, grappling with a storm of emotions, betrayal, hurt, and a profound sense of injustice. My friends, caught up in their own revelry, remained oblivious to the turmoil unfolding within me. I needed answers, but I wasn't sure if I was ready to confront her just yet. As they finally parted ways on the dance floor, I made a decision. I had to confront her, to hear the truth from her own lips. Was it really her? Could she explain this away? With a heavy heart and a mind racing with unanswered questions, I approached her, my steps heavy with the weight of what I'd witnessed. As I approached Lisa, my mind raced with 1,000 thoughts and emotions colliding like a storm. She noticed me approaching, her expression shifting from joyous oblivion to startled concern. The look on her face confirmed my worst fears. She knew that I had seen everything. "Lisa," I managed to say, my voice trembling with a mixture of anger and hurt. "What the hell is going on?" Her eyes widened briefly, a flicker of guilt crossing her features before she tried to compose herself. "It's not what you think," she began, her voice wavering slightly. "I can explain." The club music throbbed around us, adding an eerie backdrop to our confrontation. I stood there, fists clenched at my sides, waiting for her to explain the unexplainable. How could there be any justification for what I had witnessed? I met him a few weeks ago," Lisa started, her words hesitant. "We've been talking, and things just happened." My stomach churned at her admission. Weeks. They had been meeting for weeks behind my back, discussing who knows what and sharing intimate moments on the dance floor. "Why?" I demanded, my voice rising despite my efforts to stay composed. "Why would you do this to us?" Tears welled up in her eyes, but I found little sympathy in me at that moment. "I don't know," she whispered, her voice breaking. "I'm sorry. I never meant for it to go this far." Her apology felt hollow, empty words meant to salve a wound that ran deeper than she could comprehend. Anger surged through me again, a burning rage that threatened to consume everything in its path. I wanted to scream, to lash out, to make her feel the pain she had inflicted on me, but instead I turned away. There was nothing more to say, no words left that could change what had happened. My decision was made. Without looking back, I walked away from her, leaving her standing there amidst the flashing lights and pulsing music. The night air outside was cold against my skin, mirroring the numbness that had settled over me. The drive home was a blur, my mind replaying the scene over and over again. Betrayal, heartbreak, and a sense of profound loss washed over me like waves crashing against a shore. As I entered our empty house, I knew that nothing would ever be the same again. The following days were a blur of pain and confusion. Lisa's betrayal echoed in every corner of our once happy home. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. Every moment was consumed by thoughts of her and the man I had seen her with. One evening, unable to bear the suffocating silence of our empty house any longer, I made a decision. I needed closure, but more than that, I needed justice. If she could betray me so callously, then she deserved to feel the same pain. I waited until I knew she would be out, meeting him no doubt, and I began to pack her belongings. Clothes, personal items, everything that reminded me of her went into boxes. Each item felt like a weight lifted from my chest, a step towards reclaiming my shattered dignity. The sound of her key turning in the lock startled me. She froze in the doorway, her eyes widening at the sight of her life packed away in boxes. "What are you doing?" she stammered, her voice a mix of confusion and fear. "I'm done," I replied coldly, my voice devoid of any emotion. "We're done." She rushed forward, desperation etched on her face. Please don't do this, she begged, tears streaming down her cheeks. I made a mistake. I love you, I swear. Her words fell on deaf ears. I had heard enough lies. You made your choice, I said, my voice cutting through her pleas like a knife. Now live with it. With that, I walked past her, leaving her sobbing in the doorway. The air outside was crisp and cool, a sharp contrast to the stifling atmosphere inside. I loaded the boxes into my car, every movement a deliberate act of severing ties. As I drove away from the house, a sense of liberation washed over me. The weight of betrayal and heartache began to lift, replaced by a steely resolve. I would rebuild my life, piece by piece, without her. In the days that followed, the initial shock of Lisa's betrayal began to settle into a quiet ache. Alone in my new reality, I found solace in solitude and introspection. The house, once filled with shared memories and laughter, now echoed with the emptiness of loss. I spent hours reflecting on our relationship, its joys, its flaws, and the cracks that had widened until they shattered us. What had I missed? Were there signs I chose to ignore? Questions haunted me, but answers remained elusive. With each passing day, however, clarity slowly emerged from the fog of pain. I realized that forgiving Lisa would take time, perhaps a lifetime, but forgetting was another matter entirely. Her betrayal had left scars that ran deep, wounds that would heal jaggedly, reminding me of what had been lost. Yet, amidst the turmoil, a sense of liberation began to blossom. I rediscovered passions and interests long neglected, reconnecting with friends and hobbies that had once brought me joy. Slowly but surely, I was reclaiming myself, the person I had been before her, and the person I would become after her. The divorce proceedings were swift and businesslike, devoid of the emotional turmoil that had marked our separation. We signed papers, divided assets, and went our separate ways with a finality that mirrored the end of our love. One evening, as I packed away the last remnants of our life together, a sense of peace settled over me. The boxes filled with memories, both bitter and sweet, were ready to be stored away, leaving space for new beginnings. Looking out at the sunset, I felt a flicker of hope ignite within me. The road ahead was uncertain, but I no longer feared the journey, for in letting go of what was lost, I had found the strength to embrace what lay ahead, a future shaped by resilience, self-discovery, and the unwavering belief that healing would come in time. In the aftermath of the divorce, I immersed myself in activities that brought me solace and renewal. Running became my therapy, the rhythmic pounding of my feet against the pavement a metaphor for moving forward. Each step carried me further from the pain of betrayal and closer to a newfound sense of strength. Friends, old and new, became pillars of support during this turbulent time. Their unwavering presence and understanding offered a lifeline when doubt threatened to pull me under. Through shared laughter and heartfelt conversations, I rediscovered the joy of genuine connection. Work became a sanctuary of routine and purpose. Pouring myself into projects and goals, I found fulfillment in accomplishments that were wholly mine. The professional success I achieved reminded me of my resilience and capacity to thrive independently. Occasionally, memories of Lisa would surface, a fleeting shadow in the recesses of my mind. Yet with time, even these recollections softened into lessons learned rather than wounds reopened. Forgiveness, though elusive, began to feel within reach as I focused on forgiving myself for my part in our unraveling. Dating again was a hesitant step forward, a tentative exploration of possibilities yet unknown. Meeting new people brought both excitement and apprehension, each encounter a reminder of the resilience of the human heart. Weekends were spent exploring new hobbies and interests, reclaiming passions long overshadowed by the demands of married life. Photography, hiking, and volunteering became avenues for self-expression and growth, nurturing a sense of fulfillment beyond romantic relationships. Through it all, I embraced solitude as a companion rather than a burden. Quiet evenings spent reading or simply being allowed me to reconnect with my innermost thoughts and aspirations. In the silence, I found peace and acceptance of where life had led me. As seasons changed and time marched forward, the pain of betrayal softened into a distant ache, a reminder of the fragility of love and the resilience of the human spirit. The journey toward healing was far from over, but with each passing day, I found myself moving closer to a place of true contentment and self-discovery. Life settled into a rhythm of newfound independence and self-discovery. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as I forged ahead on my journey of healing and growth. Yet, just when I thought my heart had mended, an unexpected encounter threatened to reopen old wounds. It happened one ordinary afternoon at a local coffee shop, where I often retreated to work on personal projects. Lost in thought over a steaming cup of coffee, I glanced up and froze. There, across the room, stood Lisa. Time seemed to stand still as our eyes locked, hers wide with surprise, mine guarded yet curious. A whirlwind of emotions swept through me, anger, betrayal, and a lingering trace of love that I had thought extinguished. For a moment, neither of us moved. Then, with a shaky exhale, Lisa approached cautiously. "Hi," she said softly, her voice tinged with uncertainty. I searched for words, unsure how to respond. Years of shared history and pain hung heavy in the air between us. "Hello," I finally managed, my voice steadier than I felt. She hesitated, fidgeting with the strap of her bag. "I didn't expect to see you here," she admitted, her eyes avoiding mine. "I come here often," I replied evenly, though my heart pounded with unresolved emotions. "What are you doing here?" Lisa sighed, her shoulders slumping slightly. I wanted to see how you were doing," she admitted, her voice barely above a whisper. "I've thought about you a lot." Her words stirred conflicting emotions within me, anger at her audacity to show concern after all that had transpired, and a flicker of curiosity about what she could possibly want now. "I'm doing okay," I replied after a moment, keeping my tone neutral. "Life moves on." She nodded slowly, a pained expression crossing her face. "I'm sorry," she whispered, her voice thick with regret. "For everything." I studied her carefully, noticing the lines of worry etched into her features and the sadness in her eyes. In that moment, I saw the woman I once loved, a flawed and vulnerable human being grappling with her own mistakes. "I appreciate that," I finally said, my voice softer now. "But seeing you here, it's complicated." Lisa nodded again, her gaze dropping to her hands. "I understand," she murmured. "I'll go." As she turned to leave, a wave of unexpected compassion washed over me. "Wait," I called out softly, surprising even myself. She glanced back, hope flickering in her eyes. "I hope you find what you're looking for," I said gently. "Take care of yourself, Lisa." With that, she offered a tentative smile, a glimmer of gratitude and relief in her expression. "Thank you," she replied quietly before turning away and disappearing through the door. I watched her go, a mix of emotions swirling within me. Closure, perhaps, or at least a step toward it. The encounter had reopened old wounds, yet it also offered a glimpse of forgiveness, a fragile bridge between past hurt and a future untethered by resentment. The unexpected encounter with Lisa lingered in my thoughts long after she had left the coffee shop. It stirred a whirlwind of emotions, anger, sadness, and a surprising sense of closure. As days turned into weeks, however, I found myself increasingly focused on the present and the possibilities it held. I threw myself into my work with renewed vigor, channeling my energy into projects that challenged and inspired me. Professional accomplishments became milestones of personal growth, each success a testament to resilience and determination. Weekends were no longer overshadowed by memories of what once was. Instead, they became opportunities for adventure and exploration. Hiking trails that wound through majestic landscapes, photographing sunsets that painted the sky in hues of orange and pink. Each experience reminded me of the beauty in moments lived fully and freely. Friendships blossomed and deepened, nourishing my spirit with laughter, support, and shared experiences. Whether gathered around a backyard barbecue or cheering on a local sports team, these moments of connection reaffirmed the importance of community and genuine relationships. Dating, once a daunting prospect, became a journey of self-discovery and possibility. I approached each new connection with an open heart and a willingness to embrace whatever the future held. Some encounters sparked laughter and companionship, while others offered valuable lessons in resilience and self-worth. In quiet moments, I reflected on the lessons learned from my past relationship with Lisa. Forgiveness, I realized, was not about condoning her actions, but releasing myself from the burden of bitterness and resentment. It was a gradual process, one that required compassion for both her and myself. As seasons changed and life continued to unfold, I found myself embracing new beginnings with a sense of gratitude and optimism. The scars of betrayal had not faded entirely, but they no longer defined me. Instead, they served as reminders of strength forged in adversity and resilience cultivated through pain. Looking toward the future, I saw a landscape of possibilities, unfolding like the pages of a book waiting to be written. Life, once overshadowed by heartache, now shimmered with the promise of hope, growth, and the endless potential of the human spirit. With each passing day, the wounds left by Lisa's betrayal continued to heal, albeit slowly. I immersed myself in my newfound routines and passions, embracing the life I had rebuilt from the ashes of our shattered marriage. Yet, there remained one final step in my journey toward closure, a journey that would bring me face to face with the past once more. It was a crisp autumn afternoon when I received an unexpected letter in the mail. The return address was unfamiliar, but the handwriting was unmistakable. Lisa's. My heart skipped a beat as I tore open the envelope, unsure of what to expect. Inside, I found a handwritten note, a heartfelt apology penned with trembling sincerity. Lisa expressed remorse for the pain she had caused, acknowledging the irreparable damage of her actions and the depth of her regret. She spoke of lessons learned and personal growth gained from our tumultuous journey together. Reading her words, I felt a surge of conflicting emotions, anger, sadness, and a surprising sense of compassion. The letter was not an attempt to reconcile or reopen old wounds, but rather a gesture of closure and a final plea for forgiveness. After much deliberation, I decided to meet with Lisa one last time. We agreed to meet at a quiet cafe, a neutral ground where we could speak openly without the weight of history looming over us. As I waited at our designated table, I watched as Lisa entered the cafe, her expression a mix of apprehension and humility. She approached tentatively, taking a seat across from me with a small, nervous smile. "Thank you for coming," she began softly, her eyes brimming with emotion. I nodded in acknowledgement, unsure of how to respond. The cafe buzzed with the muted sounds of conversations and clinking dishes, a stark contrast to the weight of our shared history. "I wanted to apologize," Lisa continued, her voice steady yet tinged with sorrow, "for everything. I know I hurt you deeply, and I can't begin to imagine the pain I caused." Her words echoed the sentiments of her letter, but hearing them spoken aloud brought a sense of closure I had not anticipated. I met her gaze evenly, searching for sincerity in her eyes. "I've had a lot of time to reflect," she continued, her hands fidgeting nervously in her lap. "I've learned so much about myself and the mistakes I made. I'm truly sorry." Silence hung between us for a moment, heavy with unspoken truths and unresolved emotions. Then with a sigh, I found the words I had been searching for. "I appreciate your apology," I said quietly, surprising even myself with the calmness of my tone. "And I forgive you." A weight lifted from my shoulders as I spoke those words, a burden of resentment and hurt released into the air. Lisa's eyes filled with tears, gratitude and relief mingling in her expression. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice catching with emotion. We sat in companionable silence for a while longer, allowing the weight of our shared history to dissipate with each passing moment. The cafe, once a symbol of uncertainty and pain, became a place of closure, a chapter of our lives finally coming to a gentle close. As we parted ways that afternoon, I felt a sense of peace settle over me, a peace born not of forgetting, but of accepting and letting go. The journey toward healing was complete, and I was ready to embrace the future with an open heart and renewed hope. With closure finally attained, I found myself standing at the threshold of a new chapter in my life. The weight of past grievances lifted, leaving space for optimism and possibilities yet to unfold. As I navigated the days ahead, I discovered a renewed sense of purpose and direction, guided by lessons learned and newfound resilience. In the weeks following my meeting with Lisa, I continued to focus on personal growth and self-discovery. I delved deeper into my passions and interests, exploring avenues of creativity and fulfillment that had long been overshadowed by the demands of my former life. Career-wise, opportunities began to present themselves, challenges that pushed me to expand my horizons and test my abilities. I embraced each new venture with determination and enthusiasm, knowing that my experiences had equipped me with the strength to overcome obstacles and achieve success on my own terms. Friendships flourished as I invested time and energy into nurturing meaningful connections. Whether sharing laughter over dinner or offering support during challenging times, these relationships became anchors of stability and joy in my life. Dating, too, took on a different hue, a journey of exploration rather than apprehension. I approached each new connection with an open heart, embracing the opportunity to forge genuine bonds based on mutual respect and shared values. As I reflected on the past, I recognized the resilience that had carried me through moments of darkness and uncertainty. The journey toward healing had not been linear or without its setbacks, but each step forward had brought me closer to a place of peace and self-acceptance. Occasionally, thoughts of Lisa would surface, a fleeting reminder of the profound impact she had once held in my life. Yet those memories no longer held the power to disrupt my newfound equilibrium. Instead, they served as reminders of growth, forgiveness, and the capacity of the human heart to heal. Looking toward the future, I saw a landscape brimming with promise and possibility. Life, once overshadowed by betrayal and heartache, now shimmered with the potential for happiness, fulfillment, and the pursuit of dreams yet to be realized. With gratitude for the lessons learned and resilience gained, I embraced each day as a gift, an opportunity to create a life shaped by resilience, authenticity, and a steadfast belief in the transformative power of forgiveness and self-discovery. As time passed and I settled into my new life, I found myself reflecting on the complexities of love, growth, and the resilience of the human spirit. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, had shaped the person I had become, a person capable of navigating life's challenges with grace and introspection. Love, I realized, was not defined by the absence of struggle, but by the willingness to confront adversity with courage and compassion. My journey with Lisa had taught me valuable lessons about trust, communication, and the importance of honoring one's own worth in a relationship. Growth, too, emerged as a central theme in my reflections. The pain of betrayal had been a catalyst for personal transformation, pushing me to confront my vulnerabilities and embrace the journey of self-discovery with an open heart. Through resilience and determination, I had forged a path toward healing and renewal that was uniquely my own. The resilience of the human spirit became a testament to the power of forgiveness and the capacity to find meaning in adversity. By releasing the grip of resentment and embracing forgiveness, I had freed myself from the chains of past hurt, paving the way for a future guided by hope and possibility. In moments of solitude, I found solace in the simple pleasures of life. A quiet morning sunrise, the warmth of a shared conversation, or the beauty of nature unfolding before me. These moments became anchors of gratitude and appreciation, reminding me of the richness of life beyond pain and heartache. As I looked toward the future, I felt a renewed sense of purpose and optimism. Life, once clouded by uncertainty and doubt, now shimmered with the promise of new beginnings and limitless potential. I embraced the journey ahead with gratitude for the lessons learned and a steadfast belief in the transformative power of love, growth, and resilience. With a renewed sense of purpose and a heart open to new possibilities, I embarked on a journey of exploration and self-discovery. Life unfolded before me like a tapestry of colors, each thread representing a new experience, a fresh opportunity to grow and evolve. Travel became a cornerstone of my newfound adventure. From bustling cities to serene landscapes, I immersed myself in cultures and environments that broadened my perspective and enriched my soul. Each destination offered a tapestry of sights, sounds, and flavors that awakened my senses and fueled my curiosity for the world. In the midst of my travels, I encountered unexpected moments of connection, a shared conversation with a stranger on a train, a spontaneous dance under the stars, or a heartfelt exchange with a local artisan. These encounters reminded me of the beauty of human connection and the universality of emotions that transcend language and borders. Professionally, I continued to thrive in my career, leveraging my skills and experiences to pursue projects that aligned with my passions and values. The challenges I faced were met with resilience and determination, propelling me toward new heights of achievement and fulfillment. Friendships blossomed into cherished bonds as I invested time and energy into nurturing meaningful connections. Whether reconnecting with old friends or forging new alliances, these relationships became pillars of support and joy, grounding me in moments of uncertainty and celebration alike. Romantically, I approached each new relationship with a sense of optimism and authenticity. I no longer carried the weight of past betrayals, but instead embraced the opportunity to build connections based on mutual respect, trust, and shared values. Each encounter offered lessons in vulnerability and the courage to love again. As seasons changed and life continued to unfold, I found myself embracing the beauty of impermanence, a reminder to savor each moment and embrace the ebb and flow of life's journey. Through it all, I held on to the lessons learned from my past experiences, using them as guideposts for navigating the path ahead with grace and resilience. Looking toward the horizon, I saw a future brimming with promise and possibility, a tapestry of dreams waiting to be woven. With gratitude for the past and hope for the future, I embraced the unknown with a heart full of courage and a spirit ignited by the transformative power of resilience, love, and the pursuit of authentic living. As I continued to navigate the currents of life, I found myself pausing more frequently to reflect on the blessings that had emerged from the tumultuous chapters of my past. Gratitude became a guiding light, illuminating the path forward with a profound appreciation for the journey I had traveled. In quiet moments of introspection, I revisited the pivotal moments that had shaped my resilience and deepened my understanding of love, loss, and personal growth. Each experience, whether joyful or painful, had contributed to the tapestry of my life, a tapestry woven with threads of strength, compassion, and unwavering determination. Family gatherings became cherished occasions filled with laughter, stories, and the comforting embrace of loved ones. The bonds forged through shared experiences and unconditional support served as a reminder of the power of familial love and the resilience of the human spirit. Professionally, I continued to pursue opportunities that aligned with my values and aspirations. The challenges I encountered were met with a steadfast commitment to excellence and a passion for making a meaningful impact in my chosen field. Each achievement served as a testament to the growth and evolution that had taken root within me. Friendships flourished as I invested time and energy into nurturing meaningful connections. Whether celebrating milestones or offering a listening ear during times of uncertainty, these relationships enriched my life in ways that surpassed mere companionship. They became a source of strength, joy, and shared experiences. In matters of the heart, I approached romantic relationships with a newfound sense of clarity and authenticity. No longer defined by past hurts or fears of vulnerability, I embraced the opportunity to build connections based on mutual respect, trust, and emotional intimacy. Each relationship offered lessons in compassion, forgiveness, and the courage to love openly and unconditionally. As I looked toward the future, I saw a horizon illuminated by the promise of continued growth, fulfillment, and the pursuit of dreams yet to be realized. Life, once marked by adversity and heartache, now shimmered with the brilliance of possibility, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of gratitude. With a heart overflowing with gratitude for the lessons learned and the blessings bestowed upon me, I embraced each day as a gift, an opportunity to cultivate joy, inspire others, and leave a positive impact on the world around me. For in the tapestry of life, woven with threads of resilience and love, I found strength, purpose, and a deep-seated belief in the beauty of second chances and the enduring power of gratitude. In the midst of life's bustling symphony, I found moments of tranquility that nurtured my spirit and deepened my connection to inner peace. These moments became anchors of serenity amidst the ebb and flow of daily challenges, offering a refuge of calmness and clarity. Mindfulness practices became a cornerstone of my daily routine, guiding me towards a deeper understanding of myself and the world around me. Through meditation and reflection, I cultivated a sense of presence that allowed me to navigate life with greater equanimity and grace. Nature, too, became a sanctuary for rejuvenation and renewal. Whether walking along sun-dappled trails or sitting beside a tranquil lake, I found solace in the beauty and rhythms of the natural world. Each encounter with nature offered a gentle reminder of life's inherent simplicity and the interconnectedness of all living beings. Creativity blossomed as I explored avenues of self-expression through writing, photography, and art. These creative outlets became vehicles for processing emotions, capturing moments of inspiration, and sharing stories that resonated with authenticity and vulnerability. Friendships continued to flourish, anchored by shared experiences and heartfelt conversations. The bonds forged over time deepened, becoming pillars of support and companionship through life's joys and challenges. Together we celebrated milestones, navigated uncertainties, and embraced the gift of genuine connection. Professionally, I continued to pursue projects that aligned with my values and passions, making a meaningful impact in my chosen field. Each endeavor was infused with purpose and dedication, fueled by a commitment to excellence and a desire to contribute positively to the world. Romantically, I approached relationships with a renewed sense of openness and authenticity. I embraced the complexities of emotional intimacy with courage and vulnerability, nurturing connections based on mutual respect, trust, and shared values. Each relationship brought lessons in compassion, forgiveness, and the profound beauty of loving and being loved in return. As I reflected on the chapters of my life, I felt a deep sense of gratitude for the journey that had led me to this moment. A journey marked by growth, resilience, and the transformative power of inner peace. With each breath, I embraced the present moment with gratitude and anticipation, knowing that life's unfolding tapestry held infinite possibilities waiting to be discovered. Looking toward the horizon, I saw a future brimming with promise. A future shaped by authenticity, compassion, and a steadfast belief in the beauty of embracing inner peace. With a heart open to new adventures and a spirit grounded in gratitude, I welcome the next chapter of my life with courage, grace, and a deep-seated commitment to living each day to the fullest. As I embraced the journey of self-discovery and growth, I found myself rediscovering the simple yet profound joy that had once seemed elusive. Life, once colored by shadows of past betrayals, now shimmered with hues of optimism, resilience, and a deep-seated appreciation for the beauty of everyday moments. Laughter became a melody that filled the air, weaving through moments shared with loved ones and newfound friends. Whether gathered around a table for a lively dinner or exploring new adventures together, these moments of joy became anchors of light amidst life's inevitable challenges. Travel continued to be a source of inspiration and wonder, offering glimpses into diverse cultures and landscapes that ignited my curiosity and enriched my perspective. Each journey brought opportunities for growth, discovery, and moments of awe that renewed my sense of wonder and appreciation for the world's vast tapestry. Creativity flourished as I immersed myself in artistic pursuits that sparked joy and ignited my imagination. From capturing fleeting moments through photography to expressing emotions through writing and music, these creative endeavors became avenues for self-expression and reflection. Friendships blossomed into vibrant tapestries woven with shared memories, mutual support, and laughter that echoed through the corridors of time. These relationships, forged in authenticity and trust, became pillars of strength and joy, reminders of the power of connection and the beauty of companionship along life's journey. Professionally, I continued to pursue opportunities that aligned with my passions and values, making meaningful contributions in my chosen field. Each achievement was a testament to resilience, dedication, and a commitment to excellence that fueled my drive to create positive change in the world. Romantically, I navigated the complexities of relationships with a renewed sense of openness and compassion. Each connection brought moments of growth, vulnerability, and profound emotional intimacy, a testament to the resilience of the human heart and the transformative power of love in its many forms. As I reflected on the chapters of my life, I embraced the lessons learned and the growth that had blossomed from adversity. Gratitude filled my heart for the experiences that had shaped me, the relationships that had enriched my journey, and the joy that illuminated my path forward. Looking toward the future, I saw a horizon adorned with infinite possibilities, a canvas waiting to be painted with dreams, aspirations, and the enduring belief in the beauty of embracing joy, resilience, and the transformative power of love. With a heart overflowing with gratitude and a spirit ignited by newfound joy, I welcomed each day with a sense of wonder and anticipation, knowing that life's unfolding tapestry held endless opportunities for growth, connection, and the pursuit of happiness. As I stood at the threshold of a new chapter in my life, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for the journey that had brought me to this moment. A journey marked by growth, resilience, and the transformative power of self-discovery. Embracing new beginnings became a mantra that guided my steps forward, each day an opportunity to cultivate joy, pursue passions, and nurture meaningful connections that enriched my life. Professionally, I continued to pursue opportunities that aligned with my values and aspirations, contributing to projects that made a positive impact in my community and beyond. Each endeavor was infused with purpose and dedication, driven by a commitment to excellence and a desire to leave a meaningful legacy. Creativity flourished as I explored artistic pursuits that ignited my imagination and sparked moments of inspiration. From painting vibrant canvases that captured the essence of emotion to writing stories that resonated with authenticity and vulnerability, these creative expressions became reflections of my inner journey and sources of profound fulfillment. Friendships continued to blossom into deep-rooted bonds, cultivated through shared experiences, heartfelt conversations, and unwavering support. These relationships became pillars of strength and joy, offering companionship and laughter that echoed through the tapestry of my days. Romantically, I approached relationships with a sense of openness and authenticity, embracing the complexities of emotional intimacy with courage and vulnerability. Each connection brought moments of growth, understanding, and a deepening appreciation for the transformative power of love in its myriad forms. Travel remained a source of inspiration and wonder, offering opportunities to explore new cultures, landscapes, and perspectives that expanded my worldview and enriched my soul. Each journey brought moments of awe and gratitude for the beauty of the world and the interconnectedness of humanity. In moments of solitude, I found solace in mindfulness practices that grounded me in the present moment and nurtured a sense of inner peace. Through meditation, reflection, and gratitude, I cultivated resilience and embraced life's ebbs and flows with grace and acceptance. As I reflected on the chapters of my life, I felt a deep sense of fulfillment for the growth that had blossomed from adversity and the resilience that had carried me through moments of challenge. Each experience had shaped me into the person I was becoming, a person defined by strength, compassion, and a steadfast belief in the transformative power of embracing life's journey with an open heart. Looking toward the future, I saw a horizon adorned with infinite possibilities, a tapestry waiting to be woven with dreams, aspirations, and the enduring pursuit of happiness. With gratitude for the lessons learned and a heart overflowing with hope, I welcomed each new day as an opportunity to create, connect, and embrace the beauty of living authentically and wholeheartedly.